Hey, what is going on, guys? Today we have got Football Manager 2020. The beta has become available and I am so excited. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it this early, but Miles Jacobson, the lead producer of the game, of Football Manager, he wanted us to get more a gauge of the game before the release because of certain features that there are in the game in terms of playing a long save. When you play more into the game, a lot of features are going to uncover themselves. So I'm really excited to see that myself, and kind of on topic as well, as I'm really excited to get into my saves this year. So we're starting here, as you can see, with a Manchester United beta save. I did one in 2015. That was really good. I'm really going to get back to that time in terms of my Football Manager content. You're going to be seeing videos every single day. So of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, leave a thumbs up on the video. And if you're an older viewer, you like my older Football Manager videos, expect that. And I'll be bringing back my lower league management. Bath City I did around that time as well. Another really good series that a lot of my fans back then especially, and still I get people messaging me about that. So yeah, those are going to be the both main saves we do starting here today with the beta, but look out for that lower league management one as well. So I'm probably going to get more excited for that as we delve into the game now and see what the game is going to be like in terms of the features. So yeah, not going to waste any more time. This is my first time loading up the game. Oh, we just set up the manager and let's get into a career. Let's go, guys. Obviously, default put me to Melbourne Victory in terms of the club I support, but but we're not going to do an Australia save with this one. We're going to go over to Europe. If we go to England, and then if we go to Manchester United. So obviously, I do have a Manchester United career mode over on FIFA. As I said, this will be a beta save, and the main save will be that lower league one. So yeah, see how this goes. We could make this a few seasons. Yeah, definitely for sure. Let's get into it though. Oh yeah, I liked how that was loading there. You get excited by the little things when you're playing a new FM game. Yeah, so let's see the leagues we load. I've got a decent. I can go large. Doesn't affect the game speed too much. So a few things I select from the off is prevent use of the in-game editor. I don't like to have that just enabled at all. And then the disable player attribute masking. I've just always liked Football Manager better that way, where you can see all players' attributes. It just looked better. It presented better to me. Almost more just like graphically, where it's not just showing an attribute, for example, in between 6 or 12 or something like that. You know, it just looks better in a player's profile. We can see all their attributes, what they are exactly. And sometimes, players, you wouldn't even see anything. It would just be a line, just a dash. So, yeah, that's my view on it anyway, and the way I've always played FM. So, what we will do, might as well go down to the Vanarama, just list all of those. But in terms of French, from the National Bundesliga, might as well go at least the second division, and in Italy, Spain, the same. I reckon that's we can add a few more potentially. And off the recommendations as well, like Northern Ireland, so UK and Ireland, so we get that really covered in the save. Generally, when I go to this step, you go Belgium, Holland, who else there can, Portugal, they can be capable of having some decent players there, not just decent players, but yeah, young players coming through as well. So those are a few. I don't go too heavy, but yeah, decent balance. And then also in terms of South America, we go Argentina and Brazil. Out of those, yeah, great talents come through there. So if we confirm that, it should be okay. It's just looking a bit too low in terms of the star rating, but I did this setup, a very similar setup anyway in previous Football Manager games, so it should be fine based on my computer. I've got 5-star rating generally, so yeah, that's all good. So now just setting up the game database. It's good to show you guys all these parts of the editing as well, or building up to the new game. If you're wondering how this all looks, it's good to suggest the badge based on Manchester United, the level we're up to. That makes sense. The management focus. Let's see. Tactician, Taskmaster. Let's see which one we should do. I like to be good with the tactics early, but I don't like it maxed out because it gives ability. Like, to me anyway, there's no point of that. I'm going to put them 19. It gives it 1 to grow into. Unless you want to be dominant from the off, fair enough. And even working with youngsters, maybe level it because you have youth coaches. These are my tactics of setting up your tactical style, funnily enough. And same with goalkeeping. Almost put it on one. You don't need that. You don't need that. If you got goalkeeping coaches, it saves you. Sure, it would be good if you could be alright with your keepers, but you'd rather be even better. And even the fitness, I generally like to have it balanced. Maybe drop it to 10, but you'd rather be good in the training, these aspects. Training your team, attacking, defending, get technical up a bit more as well. We'll try and balance. We can actually, balance those perfectly like that. Make them all 19s. Yeah, because set it up that way, at least they have room to grow, and that generally does happen. That's my opinion anyway, and my experience. When you do it like that, your coaching attributes do go up. So once more, strategically with the attributes, adaptability. If you're doing a save where you know you're not going to be, you want to just do the one team, and you want to be focusing on that, like we will here with Man United in this save. Adaptability, you might as well drop it. I don't like putting on 1, like a bit too low. Well, you say the others. You just put it on 2 and see how we can balance the others right now. Again, youngster knowledge not crucial, but I don't want to drop it too low, so maybe on 8 right there. And you see the description, determination. How likely you get your own way with the board. A less determined manager is more likely to have the request turned down. And yeah, I don't like when that happens, so we can up that a little bit. We get that to 16. And of course, like the motivating high, but once more, we'll have that 19, give it room to get up to 20, can allow. Level of discipline is important, like your players coming to you with their concerns, won't bring up minor issues, the higher that is, so we'll try and increase that a bit if we can get that. Can we get up to, I was going to say 16, then the man management, see what comes under that, affects the ability to manage training overall and how you interact with players on an individual basis, so we can increase that up to 15. I do like how that is balanced, so let's confirm and continue. And here we are, the boardroom. I like this presentation. Yes, a bit of an upgrade. I was going to say it's going to, shoot us right into the game, into the inbox. I like this is a little bit freshen up now. And how about that, guys? A good thing if you're a Man United supporter, or maybe some of you at least. He replaces previous manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Leave a like on the video if you if you like that. Ole is out. Hashtag Ole out. But anyway, it says, still eyebrows have been raised in the world of football. He's like, I'm relatively unknown. He spent time away from football. So there's going to be a lot of questions. But really, as a United fan, how sad is to see that? And it's not inaccurate at all. It's true. Media prediction 6, and if that. Really. But in previous years of playing Football Manager, years back, used to Man United having that high expectations to win the league, really, and now settling for Europa League finish, or that's what the media, I wonder if the board will expect something different. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's the first thing my eyes came to. So I really like this freshen up. This is freshen up your introduction to the squad. I really like this. So yeah, you see Ed Woodward, the chairman. Could have some thoughts on him. But anyway, I'd like to formally welcome you to Man United. To get you acquainted with your new surroundings, you will receive our inductory welcome pack before going on to finalise the vision and objectives where to proceed together with. Congratulations, and we wish you the best of luck. Obviously, the facilities are still top notch, so we got the facilities there to be able to do what we need, really, and the money not to forget. So yeah, let's see what kind of budget we'll be given though. Oh yes, guys, I'm loving it. I'm loving this. I'll tell you now for sure. Yeah, it's looking really nice. And I'm saying the game. The game is looking nice. The team, the best 11, that's looking a bit shaky. Is that, provide you, if this is the best 11, how many no's are there? And like, okay, Martial, yes, good enough. Rashford, yes. Juan Mata, just barely. Jesse Lingard, oh my god. Yeah, that's my reaction to Jesse Lingard. McTominay, I do like Scott. We'll see how the profile is looking, or at least. Yeah, I love Scott. He's a very good central midfielder. I'm excited for his future at the club and how he's rated in Football Manager. Yeah, attributes on point, really looking really good. And just so we can take a look at Jesse Lingard, technically for an attacking player, he's not that quality. Some nice mental attributes, but that's not what you need as a starting player for sure. Paul Pogba, want to see how he's rated. He's looking absolutely amazing, as you would expect. World class. But back on point. If we check out Juan Mata, this is important to see how good Juan Mata. Physically, he's not ready, or not ready. He's not enough. He's not what you need. It's too weak in the Premier League. So yeah, his physical attributes in Juan Mata looking a bit dangerous. I'm not sure if we'll sell him. Yeah, we'll have to see. Because technically, yeah, he's still got that ability. See how we line him up. Wan-Bissaka, let's see how he's rated. His tackling is exceptional. Great tackler. We need to develop him a bit more, though. That is for sure. He's got his attributes. Yep, they're solid, but they need to improve. But yeah, we haven't really replaced Lukaku. So we've got something to work with. That is for sure. And you can see your hot prospect, key player. We say we need to bring in maybe a striker that Lukaku wasn't replaced. Mason Greenwood, you see there. I'll be in the process of downloading more face packs and all of that. Obviously, I just got the game, download the game now to make this video. So yeah, we'll get that over time. But yeah, if you just look at his attributes, anyway, he's 20 million. Do we give him a chance, or do we need that quality right in? It's the decisions to be made as a manager right now. And will you take... Guys, we haven't even progressed. We'll be in the home screen yet, but these are such important things. Look at this. I like how it shows as important, desired, required. So we need to play entertaining football. Are we going to see a bit more detail? The team will be expected to play, entertains the fan. Okay, yeah, play a way that entertains the fans. And that is desired, but required more developed players using the U system. So it would make sense to play Greenwood more, or it's something that is required to develop players to be active members of the first team squad. So we'll need to do that. Then a 5-year plan. I always love having a 5-year plan in place, so it's good that it's a regular thing now. When you'll start up a new save, so increase commercial revenue. So by signing and using players who bring a merchandising boost. So both using the U system, you got to get that balance right, but then signing like big players as well. There's no importance, and like in terms of the club status as the biggest team in the world. How about that? Keep it, yeah. The biggest team in the world, Man United, maintain the club status as the most reputable team in England. But we need to be performing much better and having a better, for our expectations to finish out the top 4. That is not the biggest club in the world, let alone England. So yeah, we've got some things to work. So qualify for, okay, the chat. We've got to, that's something else we've got to get. Got to get those for a few days, guys. Where people update like for the real names and all that. So the board do have different expectations, but it's not expectations to win the league and then FA Cup semi-final, and of course in the Euro Cup, otherwise known as Europa League. Then you see end of 2021 season. That's when my contract expires. Work towards challenging for the Premier League title, Premier Division title. So hopefully it doesn't take more than a day for some edit files to be uploaded by someone, so you can have the real names, like Premier League, Champions League, Europa League. Carabao Cup is there. No problems having the rights with them. So schedule a press conference to meet the media. We'll do that. Generally I skip them, but it's a new game. Let's see how they are. And inter-squad friendly, send advice. Yep, I'm happy to have all of those sent through. And as you can see here, no other saves I've got. So I don't really need my name in it. Just go with Man United. That's enough. Then, of course, one of the first things I do is just how I set my set my name in the game. So there's no space in between. And there we go. Exactly how we want it. Oh, wait. We need to do a magic clap, yeah? There we go. That's better. So anyway, guys, how did you like that change for Football Manager 2020? How there's a bit more build-up instead of just getting sent right to this screen right here that we see now. Yeah, you set up things a bit more. I like that. That was neat. So it doesn't feel exactly like the same game. Definitely not. Tactics, we're going to put on to the side. We might actually do that, take induction, but we want to just go through everything else. We went through those already. Club vision and expectations meeting. We did do that. Pre-season preparation. These are the default kind of things. Maybe leave on tactical for now. We don't want injury risk too high. So yeah, if you take a look, you see that the happiness drops a little bit there. You want to get the right balance where, hey, it's all about experimenting at this point. This is literally the first hour of the the new FM game of FM20. So yeah, just going through a few of those preliminary stuff. Again, the transfer window in progress. But I'm interested to see the transfer budget. Yeah, that's why I want to get into that. So I just wanted to experiment if it could zoom in a little bit more, not 225%, but 110%, just to see how that balances. So it's a bit zoomed in for you guys. So yeah, let me know on that difference anyway. So let's click on a player. So yeah, Axel, let's see how he's looking. Just so you can compare to how it was before. I often click over to the medical center to see those updates, and you can get a bit more in detail. So yeah, I always like to see our transfer money. Yeah, the finance and salary, that's always something important. Look at that. Transfer budget, 100 million to spend. How about that? 90% of transfer revenue, I won't complain about that. And 300k. There's that money there. We're going to be gunning after this because it's first episode. I want to kind of cover a few things and want to see. Let's try and see how the scouting is. So if you go to the club vision, that's where you take a look at all those things we went through earlier, and you can see how you're going with those, and then the development center. I won't go through the induction, as what I've experienced like previously from the tactics one. Yeah, it's a pretty in-depth. It's pretty in-depth, so we'll skip and we can just see everything that's here. Basically, I just want to I want to take a look at how everything is looking in the development center. Yeah, you can see it's got ones to watch here. So Gomez, who I'm just pointing out notable name, James Garner. Yeah, the few lads there. So you can see what I like, the advice, who they could be. Guys, it says Gomez. He could be a star player and potentially better than Paul Pogba. And this guy says he could be slightly better than Paul Pogba. Will be interesting to see how they're leveled up. But Gomez, yeah, I mean, looks like he has good potential, but how he's developed before, for me, I wouldn't say definitely better than Paul Pogba. And for me, looking like a different type of player. Then if you go to the under-23s, you can take a look at, I love the review, get a gauge of the potential, the training performance, and then the advice. Like which players they could become good as. So judge by potential, Ethan Laird as well. So he's another young talent we have coming up at right back. Very good. Very good off initial reports there. And if we go into the under-18s, I like how it's all in one area. You don't have to go to the specific teams. I did want to see that for a second. Yeah, I was going to say, how can we see the squad selection or just a look at the squad really for the under-23s? Do we have to go to the development center and go, okay, that so they made that one an extra step. That's okay though. I like the detail this is in still. So yeah, you go and you see the squad from there. That's fair enough. That's all good. And from the squad screen, me personally, I don't like having selection info. I don't mind the general info there so we can see the values. I generally switch between, especially this time in the season where we're deciding which players do we keep. Majority, for sure. Look, Phil Jones is listed by default. One thing I do, though, we do players not at club, so that will cover basically Alexis Sanchez, because can't select him, he's loaned out. So, yeah, anyone not there, I don't see the point looking at. And, yeah, I was going to say the strikers. It's good to have Mason Greenwood there. Rashford and Martial, you look at them, they play both left wing and strike, or, yeah, they've both got the same. It's you're going to have to play one as a striker if you're going to incorporate that. And personally, me as Man United, I love to play two strikers. So either way, we're going to be on the lookout. So you get your cards here, but I like to go on the search. So we'll do this for a little bit just to see how it's presented. So what I would set, I'll at least do slightly interested. And if we go for a new search, we'll go just put the striker there, just a simple there, and see who's available, see who's recommend, who have got early reports on though. And of course, guys, it's a bit mixed with the logos already. I just made sure I had the English clubs ones and then the ones by default in the game. So like Real Madrid, certain teams don't because it's a really big file. It said it was going to take like 2 or 3 hours to load, to copy over from my FM19 file to FM20, just so you guys know that will be there in the future. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to have had the striker selected there. There we go. There we go. So you can see the strikers available, and by the recommended, there's some young talent. I don't want to waste my time, going through, searching through young talents. Nah, not at this point. Obviously, there's only a certain amount scouted already, and not too much of the players that would be on my mind. So if we just sort by the value, or Tammy Abraham up there in terms of highest valued. And for now, before I download like a skin, we'll use this for a while. I might as well. I like to have the attribute analysis there as well. Biography is not that crucial. But then my step to search for a striker. But then if we're going to search for a striker, we'll more so look for a specific position. For me, advanced forward, those types are good, and I usually use one. So if we go to attacking roles and advanced forward and select attack, I thought it would be default. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe that's not working 100% at the moment. If that's a bug, not sure. I thought it maybe would select the attributes. Because yeah, previous games we wouldn't have to highlight the attributes ourselves. Yeah, I'm just trying to click something there. Maybe try as a poacher attack. Yeah, it's not clicking them up by default, so that doesn't register. So yeah, we'll leave that for now. And we'll search by specific attributes. If you just do attacking, yeah, we'll do it that way. And obviously finishing, one of the most important attributes. We know that for sure, but you're not going to be finding all the best players here, as you can see some lower values. So before just going through so many players specifically, what we will do. So if we suggest a scouting focus at this point, see what we want. Age, I would say in their peak. Yeah, both physically and mentally ready to contribute immediately, not young. Experience is good, but we'll do peak. I was wondering if you can select two of them. No, you can't, because experience could be good. Player style. Yeah, player style. I wanted like to search, like if you could do a position. Like select a position on the player. So leave all, because yeah, all types of players, there could be different type of strikers there. Yeah, they could have a different, like their specific style. That's more their personal style. So we're not going to go too specific. There's like goalkeepers. So yeah, this is just overall. Sure, we want to see the best players available to us as well. Yeah, so what I see so far from the scouting focus is, yeah, if we go on short term, if we go new short term focus, this is where we want to go for more specific. So if you want to look for a striker, this is where we'll go. This is where we'll go for this. So if we go advanced forward, we want the current ability, 3.5 stars as an absolute minimum. But yeah, not too specific with the instructions. We basically want a good striker. A good striker, essentially. And yeah, we'll set that focus in to show you guys. Yep, put that. And then you can go to scout priorities. There's no play. Okay, that's specific for players. So now you see the short-term focus in play, 2 weeks, time remaining. So you'll see that will be something come through in the short term. So if you go back to the squad though, because guys, if you look at the signings for the season, like Harry Maguire coming in, and then Victor Lindelof, I think two pretty strong centre-backs we do have. Have you thought about, do we need to bring through? Do we need to bring through another centre-back? These guys could act as backup now instead of just selling them, like Marcos Rojo. He's been ones that's transfer listed, like him, Phil Jones. But looking at their attributes and like analysing that, they can be, for me, they're good as the backup. Don't forget Eric Bailly as well. Like, he's really good. For some of the attributes, really strong. I think that they're good to be the backups to Maguire and Lindelof. For now, you guys might leave your thoughts as well. See how Daniel James is rated, see his potential. A lot of you guys probably will be interested in him. Take a look there. But yeah, for me, Jesse Lingard, a regular player who could still improve. Did Jesse Lingard, Jesse mate, did you write that? Do you still think you're a young player? He's 26. You're going to be 27 in December. To me, he doesn't have potential to... you don't have really potential to get better in my view, lad. Like I said, did he write that? Did you make your value as well, Jesse? 31 million? Really? So we're going to transfer list him. My client might not react well. He might post it onto Instagram. But you can kind of preempt that. You can try and persuade him to accept the transfer listing. To show you guys one of the things we can do that. I want you to let you know, but there's so many options here. Can I just say you're not good enough? I'm afraid I can't find a place for you in my squad. I'll say that. We'll do that quickly. Sorry, but he's not willing to accept that. He's not willing to accept that. Can you? You're sure of it? Well, I'll say a bigger club could come for you. We'll see what he says there. I don't agree. I'm happy with where I am and I really don't want to leave. Nothing you can say. We'll see. I'm not surprised, to be honest. That sounds like a Jesse Lingard response. Though, guys, this has been a pretty big episode, obviously, first episode, though, because Football Manager, I want to show you a bit of the tactics. So you can see thumbs up next to a few. That would suit with the players. Direct counter-attack or a fluid counter. We'll go with direct. I don't think we're capable of playing tiki-taka, to be honest. That's my instant. So counter-attack. Ooh, I like how it shows, yep. That's very nice. So we'll just choose a formation right now. And as I said, I want to stick, 4-4-2. Yeah, I wasn't sure about, like a one striker formation, maybe like a 4-3-3. Yeah, nah, honestly, not finding. We might need to make some substitutions though, or like a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, not sure about that. See, 4-4-2 is suggested. That says a lot to me. 4-4-1-1, there's a thumbs up on that, but we'll go 4-4-2. If we're going to try and bring back the old Manchester United, yeah, we're going to go with that. And if we just do a quick pick, we'll do a quick pick right there. And see, at this point in time, this is where Martial, Rashford, their best positions. Martial, can we do something other than... I don't like using two advanced forwards, maybe a complete forward for now anyway, and we're going to... We'll make changes. We'll make changes as we go. But it shows you, as we do, like James, he's brought into the first team there as a winger, and then Lingard, we just do that for now just for selection purposes. And yeah, we'll go... I don't want to be cautious though. I would like to... I'm going to start balanced. And if we go while we're in possession, attacking with, we would like to be a little bit wider. Direct will start with a standard tempo because I like to change a bit during the game as well. So if you see mentality balance, tempo on standard. Sometimes we like to start that way. Play for set pieces. We'll leave it. It's selected by default, so we'll leave it there. We'll still like to work the ball into the box, but we won't play out of defense exactly. So we won't go too specific. Won't go too specific right now, as I said, just to show you guys. Mix crosses. We'll try and whip in crosses for now. This is my first time going to the tactics for FM20. So we're going to see when possession has been lost, counter press. We'll put that. We've got counter press and counter. And again, we'll leave there. There's only so much you can select for those actually out of possession. Okay. Their lower lines. Let's see. I'll have a standard higher line of engagement. I don't want to be sitting... No, I don't want to be sitting too deep. Nah. But just have the standard defensive line. By default, that's where we're going to go. And I like my players. I like to tight mark. I always like to do that. As I said, very, very default in terms of our initial selections. And we're going to work out what's working. Yeah, funnily, what's working for us. So then if we can just save that initially. Yeah, first time doing any sort of tactics. We'll go Man United counter. We'll do that because that's what we based it off initially. So 4-4-2. Yeah, that's how we're going to go into that. So I thought I'd show you guys a little look into that. It doesn't look like there's many new options. Tactics look very similar, if not exactly the same. If you look at player roles as well, yeah. Again, we have to change it. Advanced playmaker, you could put Pogba there, and then McTominay. And now Juan Mata, he's out by default. And we'll have to use him as attacking mid or right wing, or at least train him centre mid, advanced playmaker. So, yeah, if we were to do that, and then if you see the best roles, ball playing defender, if we put one as cover for Lindelof, we'll see how that goes. Keeper, not sweeper keeper, leave that by default. So, yeah, a few options there, and then we can change. 1%, yeah, see, he's on holiday at the moment, so that's why he didn't come in by default. And, yeah, fullbacks, I just have them on support, not automatic myself. Luke Shaw, wingback on defend. It's his best. I'm personally one that likes to go for those, getting in their best roles and duties, and we see how we go from there. Maguire, see, actually two ball-playing defenders. Let's see, and put him on defend, just central defender on defend. It's not always the best to do that. You got to get that right mix. So actually, selection info, yeah, I would like to see the players' positions next to them there. Yeah, that's a bit better, a bit more info. So, yeah, we leave it there for now. That's very standard and set up for potential changes for me. But I wanted to show you guys in this video the tactics, so that could be the last part of it. Football Manager, we know, is a super in-depth game, but yeah, we'll be going through more in the next following episode. I probably will get out today as well. I want to record a lot. I'm just really excited to see how we go. I've got the assistant to do the friendlies, so I won't show that, but I'll go more into scouting and everything like that in the next episode. I'll continue a little bit and see how it goes. But guys, make sure you leave a thumbs up, leave a like on the video. Can we get this first episode 500 likes? I would appreciate that. Leave a thumbs up on the video. Get your thoughts up in the comments. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications as well. Turn notification bell so you don't miss an upload. You'll be seeing videos every single day. As I said, as we go on and I learn the ropes. I don't want to start it too late into the game as well. Maybe when it's officially released. Yeah, the Bar City save. Bar City as lower league management. Look out for that. A lot of videos coming this year. Football Manager 2020. I'll see you guys in the very next episode.